Okay, we're going. We're
Hi.
live.
Oh, we are live. This is so exciting. So I'm Tara Leitner, and
I'm
we
Peyton Nagel.
are a mother-daughter duo, and this is our podcast. Yay!
Welcome.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Super excited to have you join us on our crazy adventures. And this is Unified Frequency Objective. And our objective is to open
Unify
your third,
frequencies.
your third eye. Yeah, your frequency. Let's all become unified with our frequency. And that is the objective. Ooh la
Ooh la la.
la. So, yeah, Peyton, what are we going to talk about?
Where do we start,
Where are
right?
we going to begin? I
Well,
think we start where we had our spiritual awakening.
April 16th,
A day that
2026.
I think you and I will never forget, ever.
Yeah, I
That
never.
was
Because once you see it, you can't unsee it.
very, very true. And everything you look at and everything you see is, whoa, that's just in plain sight right there
Hidden
for
in
me.
plain sight.
Crazy, truly crazy. So, okay, April 16th. That was the day. I can't remember the time, late afternoon.
Yeah, Portugal
Uh,
time.
Portugal time, both of us living in Portugal. I'm now back in the States. You're still in Portugal. And we decided to join a live with somebody that we both admire very much.
Very much. She's been in our lives
So,
for so
shoot,
many years. How many years? 20.
older
Yeah,
than
older
you,
than me.
because
Over
I,
25 years.
yeah, that I started kind of, I guess, probably 25 years ago, was her movie, her documentary,
And who
which
is her?
is called dun 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 dun. Well, her name is Angela Shelton, and her documentary is Searching for Angela Shelton. And she's a comedian, a model. She's gorgeous. She's amazing. She's
She's
hilarious. She's
hilarious.
all the things. And so her first thought was, I'm funny and I'm going to make a total comedy, a comedy show on the road. She jumped in an RV and drove around the whole country searching for Angela Shelton's. Just her name in a phone book, just looking people up. Hey, your name's Angela Shelton. And what she came to find out was a lot of them had gone through some terrible traumas and abuse, and there was kind of a underlying theme of us women really need to stick together, and us men too. Her brother was in the movie, and it was really, whew, it was a heavy, heavy, heavy movie. So from that, though, came her next project, which was Safe Side Super Chick.
And that's
And
how
so
I know her.
he
As a
introduced you to
kid,
her.
yeah, as a kid, my mom taught me through Angela Shelton, through her comedy, through her love, through her TV series called Safe Side Super Chick, where she teaches children about safety, about good touch, about bad touch, about um what's green, what's safe, about what's yellow, what you should be cautious about, and about what's red that's not okay.
Yeah, I remember her crazy outfits in that movie,
And
and you
hair,
being
and the
really
hair.
engaged, and the hair, yeah, and you being fully engaged and just loving her. And I thought her message was so perfect, perfect way to teach children, good from bad, because you don't always know. Um, and so, at any rate, we are now, live. Here we are, April 16th. Let's join her live. And whoa, both of our minds were absolutely blown with what she
Blown,
had to say.
completely blown.
I know you took a lot of notes,
I
and I
was
would
just
love
gonna pull out my notebook because
to show some, maybe
that
some sketches,
that was
but
something that was super, super helpful for
this
me as a visual
resonated.
learner.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
much resonated with how she depicted the matrix
Yep.
in the
Here we are.
boxes
This is
and
us,
how
and
to
then these
fight
are
it.
the boxes. Yep.
So here we are in the boxes. Here's the medical system compartmentalizing us. Oh, you have a problem with your foot? You have to go to a different doctor. Oh, a problem with your arm? That's a different doctor. A problem with your head? That's a different doctor. Oh, and you still have a problem with your head? Well, here's some pills. Here's some medication. And also in
Yep.
the food we're eating, everything, 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 sending us
Boxes lead to dun 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 dun.
dun, dun, dun,
Cancer.
dun,
Cancer. Yeah.
the big C.
Mm-hmm. It does, it does.
So
So wow, the whole boxes, everything in a box, put you in a box. You know, we're in a box right now with our technology that we're using, but we hopefully can spread a little awareness and open some people's eyes and
and
share
create
some insight
connection.
with what we learn on as we go on this journey, because from going from this, from with what Angela Shelton was teaching us, to where we spiraled and what we've learned about and the directions that we want to go with this podcast are quite unbelievable, actually. So I don't know where we want to go next. Do we want to talk a little bit more about Angela's message? And I think what
Yeah,
this kind of maybe all kind of boils down to.
that's where it started, right? So, first of all, how do we get out? How do we get out of the boxes? Yes, you mentioned
Yeah.
we're in it right now, but we are trying to create connection. We are trying to get more grounded. And the way to do that is to shift your perspective, focus on your consciousness, get introspective, and see the world a little differently. Don't focus so much on the stress. Don't focus so much on your box. Don't focus on the worry of in this box. Zoom out. And what do you see? And how can you shift that perspective to live into a higher frequency? Because when we're living higher, when we're feeling more energetic, when we're feeling more fulfilled, faithful, um, true to ourselves and our bodies and connected to ourselves and our bodies, which makes us more connected to what's around us, who's around us, then we, yeah, we just fight the fear, we fight the despair.
Yeah, we thrive, and that's what the worms and the parasites and the things in what we eat are trying to seek out. It's despair, it's loneliness, it's really to bring you down, and so that you're stuck. You're stuck in your box and you can't leave. You're just fighting to get out, and you
Leads you
just
to
you're
another
stuck.
box and a deeper box, deeper box, deeper box.
Yep, and you never get out of that matrix. It's quite unbelievable. But
But this
then
is
you
how,
see and see how some things work in this world and really dissect some things. You're you realize, yeah, you by laughing and laughter and joy, that what is that old saying, like a smile is worth 1,000 words, and that kind of thing. And it's also produces a lot more energy versus a frown, that kind of thing.
yeah, and it
um,
takes more muscles to
More
frown.
muscles
And
to frown than it does to smile. That's crazy, because it seems like it's the upside down way, but it's not. Um, so anyway, laughter and joy and
faith.
faith, whatever that is to you, if that is God, religion, great. Like, everybody's entitled to their own beliefs and that kind of thing. I think a lot of people get hung up on certain titles, and so they try to put again this in a box, in a religious box or in a spiritual box, or this type of thing where if you take a step out and just look at the big picture. I've never really been religious. I was raised atheist, but I have always believed in kind of like energy levels and spirit levels, and I've been spiritual. I've had some near-death experiences, and so I've kind of been in touch a little bit more with that other side, so to speak, for a minute or two. But you can learn about that in another podcast session.
That comes in
Because
a later episode.
yeah, that's going to be an update for later. But because right now we are really like zoned in, right, on April 16th, zoned in on exactly what Angela Shelton is telling us about being in these boxes, and then about how they're feeding us parasites, and our body is full of parasites.
Yeah, so this
Um,
is where our spiritual awakening started, is learning about the parasites that is in our food, in our medicine, in our everything we consume.
every single thing that we ingest, the water,
The
the
tap
sea,
water,
salt
yeah.
water. So yeah, we're doomed, right? Not
No.
really. I mean, as long as you can get rid of those, that's the main thing. I think it's keeping your body healthy, and keeping it, you know, as
Natural.
free of parasites as you can. So, learning all about different foods and what they can do. And celery became a new best friend of ours because celery juice is super powerful.
Yeah,
And
what else have we learned? We've learned that green juices, start your morning with a green juice. If you haven't ever
certainly,
had a green juice, why?
it's
Try
so
it.
good. It's
It's
so
so
good.
good. And if you don't think it's good, then just
Feels-
chug it down because it's good for
Yeah,
you.
it's good, so good for you. Just chug it down. I mean, I know a lot of people like to eat their vegetables. But it's easy to drink down a whole bunch of spinach, maybe an apple, a banana in there if you want, sweeten it a little. We put nuts in it all the time, like
Mhm.
cashews or raw,
Pumpkin,
just raw
pumpkin
nuts,
seeds,
pumpkin.
pumpkin seeds
Yeah.
and celery. We've learned our key.
Yeah. And lemon is key. A bunch of lemon,
Ginger,
ginger too, very, very detoxifying.
oregano oil.
Oregano oil is, and walnut oil, some of those are so, so
If
good
you
for
want to
you.
go
Yeah.
down the rabbit hole that we went down, just look up how to do a parasite detox. It'll give
Yep.
you
Look
everything.
at
It'll give you the wormwood oil, the walnut, the black seed
the
oil,
black
the
seed
oregano
oil. It'll,
oil,
yeah.
the
So
binders
what you
you
have to
need.
do, yeah, I was gonna say what you have to do is you detox yourself of them, and then you have to bind it so that it will
And this is
you
why.
feel it
It's
safe and force it out.
because
So
the worms, the parasites, they feed on heavy metals. And the heavy metals are in the pizza, in the ice cream, in the everything, in the supermarket, everywhere. And our food has become industrialized. This is our norm. And it's everywhere. So get to a natural store, buy your organic
get
veggies,
organic.
make friends with your farmers, your local
Start growing your
farmers.
own. Start growing your own.
Yeah, make your own garden, make your own food, and fight those parasites. Don't feed
Make
them,
those food
don't
sites.
keep feeding them the metals they love. And that's why you need a binder, because if you do fight the parasites and kill them, uh, then you could have, what's it called? Detox symptoms or something like that,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
where okay, the parasites are gone, but they release all the heavy metals that they feed on into your body,
Yeah.
into your
Into your
bloodstream,
body. Yeah.
and it can affect you negatively. But if you use a binder like chlorella or charcoal or zeolite, then it binds those heavy metals and it flushes it all out of your system.
Yeah. You do have to be careful. Do your research. Look at the things that we've looked at, but definitely, use your own,
And
we're not doctors.
No, we're not
Thanks.
doctors and we're not crazy.
We're not nutritionists, but I know we're not crazy. I know that this is for real. And when I cut out a lot of things, it was amazing. Yeah, those worms are in there. Yeah, and they come out. It's
Mhm.
disgusting.
We found that, oh, cranberry juice is another good one.
Yep,
And
a lot
an
of cranberry
experiment
juice.
we found that was deeply disturbing was using cranberry juice as a mouthwash. Spit it out and see how many worms come out of your mouth. That is disgusting. And don't trust ChatGPT. Don't trust
No,
ChatGPT because
we love you, ChatGPT, and we
love
love
you,
you.
AI. Don't come for us.
Yay.
We love you.
We love you.
But don't trust
Thank
them.
you so much.
Like, we looked up about the cranberry juice, if that was real, if that was
And the
actually
enzymes
parasite.
in there, and what they declare that it is, but it was
Google lied
way
to
different.
us.
We did a sample with just cranberry juice. We did a sample within our mouth, and within our mouth, it was absolutely disgusting. So what you should do though, is you should rinse with salt water every
Morning.
morning before you brush your teeth, before you do anything, because the
Or,
buildup in your mouth overnight accumulates, and you don't want to swallow it and bring it into your system. So get rid of it with
yeah,
salt water.
dump it out every morning.
Yeah.
Another way to get rid of them is, I don't know what it's called. It's basically like a tongue brush, and they're made of copper.
Oh
Copper is
yeah.
really good for energy. If you don't know, look it up. But there's this tongue brush that gets rid of all that bacteria that builds overnight. And like my mom said, salt water is another option. Just gargle it, spit it out, and get rid of your bacteria before you drink the water so it gets out of your system.
Yes. Start your fresh day.
And then drink your
Start your
green
day fresh.
juice.
Then get on your green juice and mix whatever greenage you have, and detox, with the lemon and the ginger in there too. Make
And
sure
the
you have some of
celery.
that stuff. Yeah, it's good. A lot of people use coconut water, but ugh, I don't like coconut water. I don't like anything coconut. Won't be having any of it. But apparently it's good for you, I guess. I don't know.
No, I think it tastes good. So add it in there if you like it too. Or if you're like my mom, avoid it. That's all right. Do what works for you. That's the main thing. Dig deep
All
into
right.
yourself, find what works
So
for you, and
you know what?
connect better.
Do you, boo. Just like this. If anything works for you, resonates with you, great. If not, it's okay. Move on. We don't need to know how much you hate us and think that we're, crazy and conspiracy theorists, because we're just spreading love. That's
Yeah.
all.
We just wanna
Laughter and
we
love.
just wanna unify frequencies.
Yeah, UFO, man. Ooh la la. That's all we want to do is bring up the frequencies, because they live on despair. Like, I went to the doctor once because I had little parasites in my eyes, and you could kind of even see them. It was crazy. Like, I
Everybody
could see
does.
them.
Everybody does. Those little red
Screaming.
lines that are like, oh, those are just your eyeballs. Those are worms.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Worms are all over your body. It's crazy. And then if you're like us, that are your favorite thing in the world is sushi, oof, you got to get rid of those, because those legitimately have worms.
We've learned that salmon, raw salmon, and
My favorite thing,
and
basically.
and pork are the most parasite filled.
Yeah.
Nasty. So get the nasties
Nasty.
out of you.
Get the shit out of this. Nasty. Another crazy thing that we learned, a good time to cleanse once a month, full moon. Apparently, allegedly, they love the full moon, and they all communicate together, and they get all.
Yeah,
So it's a
so
way
what we've
way to get
learned
the queen bee out of you.
what we learned is get the queen bee and all her little followers out at the full moon. right before the full moon, give them something delicious. This is what
Yeah,
Angela
give them a
does.
little ice cream. Yeah,
Some
pizza. Give them something
pizza,
that they love.
give them the most yummiest things, get
Treat. Give
them
them a
feeding
nice
on
treat.
you, and
Hmm.
then flush them bitches out. Flush them with the wormwood, flush them with the oregano, flush them with the ginger, the lemon, the everything you read about, the celery,
Yep.
the
Make a
cranberry
big
juice,
shot. Make a
all of
big
it.
decaf shot.
Get them out.
Blend it all out. Swallow it all down.
And don't forget your binder.
Don't forget the binder. An hour, hour and a half later, you bind it after you take the detox shot. And you wait a little bit. Then you bind it. And then you're going to see some action in your toilet the next day.
Then you can either be like us and investigate your toilet, investigate what comes out
You
your
can
butt,
poke around
or
in there if you
just
want.
turn your eye
But
and just know it came out.
you can just blush and know that those are gone.
Yuck.
Yeah. So that's how the spiritual awakening started.
Thank you, Angela.
So thank you, Angela, to an amazing woman. And we are going to be meeting with her, which I'm really excited about at some point. And it's going to be great to talk with her and collaborate a little bit with her. But in the meantime, we're going to be doing some more podcasts. This one's just on our spiritual awakening and what we've kind of learned from there. But then we're going to get into some more topics. Let's talk about those topics, Peyton, really quickly, if you want to. Do you
Sure,
feel like running down kind of on a list of
let's do it.
some of our possible
Well,
episodes and
I think for
discussions?
sure, but I think to understand that, we have to go into this rabbit hole, the wormhole that we went through with this
Hmm.
awakening. So,
Okay.
from learning about the parasites, we
Yep.
started looking into what do you call them? Different conspiracy theorists who make videos, who make publish
Hmm.
books, who release information that explains how everything is connected.
How these parasites, first it began with, yeah, what the parasites were, and then it turned into even more in-depth research.
Yeah, so after the parasites wormhole, we went into a bigger picture of the matrix in general and these boxes. Um, we
We
looked,
went into education, we went into
yeah, so this is what you might hear in our future
so
episodes. The
yeah,
education system, the healthcare system, big corporations, industrialized
banking,
food, fast
industrial,
food,
mhm,
fast
fast food,
fashion,
a lot of fast food
what
topics.
basically everything that's normal.
Is it normal
Is it
though?
actually normal?
Is it actually normal? What's being
They make
normalized?
us think it is.
Absolutely. Yep.
We might jump into quantum physics, quantum mechanics.
Absolutely. We're going to talk about some numerology, some numbers.
Mhm.
Yeah, we have lots to share because our wormholes grow as we grow.
But as our worms stop growing.
Yes. Yep.
Some other
Stop
topics
the worms.
some other topics we're gonna talk about is art, the symbolism behind it, behind music,
Art,
movies,
music, movies,
media,
actresses, the media, all of it. Yep.
Hollywood.
All of the politics. Oof, rough one. War. We're going to get into some major topics about um, these kinds of things and how our views change now. It's like from April 16th, my eyes are wide open and my views have completely changed. Um, Before that, period, I was really, really depressed about losing our dog. So we lost our dog, Echo Bella, my soul dog, my sweet, sweet soul baby. And it was so devastating because she was fine one day and then the next she was gone. And she had a cancerous tumor that took over her liver in a matter of moments. I mean, it was literally like she was fine and then she just swelled up and she died. I mean, it was like, what the little living hell. So it was the shock of that and then got me spiraling into death and my dad recently passing away and just what is death and it just after going through this journey I'm totally embracing death and I'm not scared of it, no fear whatsoever. Like now I'm like, oh, everything just makes more sense. So hopefully we're able to share a little bit of what each of us learn, and we're different generations, mother, daughter, and we have different insights on things, and we have different resources that we go to. So it's going to be really fun to share with what we learn and who we like to follow and what we're reading about and what this journey is taking us on. So unified frequency objective. That's our objective.
We are happy you're here, and we just hope to keep connecting deeper with ourselves, with each other, with you, with the natural world, with humanity. So, thank you for being here, for listening, and stay tuned for what's to come.
Thank you. This was episode 1. More to
Episode
come.
1, jumping a little bit all over, but we'll get the flow and it'll make more sense as it comes.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots of surprises. They're going to happen and await. All
Lots
right.
of
Peace out,
love.
everyone.
Peace.
Raise the frequency.
Ooh la la.